All of us love movies, don't we? Don't you just love being immersed in the world of a movie? Enjoy everything the makers lovingly crafted to make this a memorable experience. And this is where DVDs came to help. Everything was meticulously crafted to make you feel like you're a part of the movie. But alas, with the passage of time, things have changed. With digital becoming more streamlined year after year, physical editions of movies have been left on the sideline. It's kind of saddening to see what was once cutting edge is now shoved to the wayside for something new. But here I am with this video, to take you back to a simpler time, back when there wasn't so much carnage in the world. Or there was and we just simply didn't notice. Let's go back to the year 1995. Wait, what?
When it's ready, it's fitted into the machine and brand new DVDs can be produced.
The DVD, a common abbreviation for digital video disc or digital versatile disc, is a digital optical disc data storage format. It was invented and developed in 1995 and first released on November 1st, 1996 in Japan. And yes, I took that from Wikipedia. In a simpler term, DVDs were better than VHSs. They could store more data, more bonus features, and you don't have to revert every time you finish a movie. Thank Christ. Most of the bigger budgeted DVDs were filled with bonus features about the making of the film, TV show, or etc. With VHSs, you simply did not have that capacity to cram so much stuff into it. Which leads us to... For me personally, the golden age of the DVD was from the year 2000 to 2005. I came in the end of that era. You see, for the first few years of my life, we only had a VHS, so I watched most things on it. Notice how I said most things, because my uncle, who was ahead with technologies even today, had bought a DVD all the way back in 2001. When I went to visit my cousin, we would watch Spider-Man and Tom and Jerry on it. He would even pirate us movies with menus, bonus materials, and basically try to make it look just the way it would be if it was purchased from a video store. Finally, in 2004, my mom and dad brought me a PS2 for Christmas. And that, my dear viewer, is where the magic happened. Just imagine, in one moment, you would boot up Spider-Man 2 the game. And after you get tired of it, you would boot up Spider-Man 2 the movie. Absolutely magical. At some point later, my dad bought me one of those portable DVD players, and the fun could never stop with that. Oh my god. My 7-year-old brain could not take it. It was too much escapism from reality. You have no idea how much stuff I watched on it. Be it TMNT, Spider-Man, Shrek, and all other sorts of animated movies. I absolutely loved it, but sadly, it died a long time ago. Rest in peace, you majestic prince. You were too good for this world. Then my dad somehow installed TVs in the backs of the front seats of the car. Basically, you would load up DVDs to the DVD player, which I think could hold 6 DVDs all at once, and then 5 to 6 hour car rides would become a breeze. Basically, a match made in heaven. Man, such simpler times. Now we have everything in the palm of our hands, and I think we've been spoiled too much by this type of technology. Something was just lost in the transition.
With more to see, including deleted scenes.
One of the main gimmicks of the DVD was how many data it could hold. The movie could be only taking up 25% of that data. What do you do with the other 75? You cram it up with some of the most interesting bonus features, games, Easter eggs ever put into a disc. I think it's time for us to do a roundup of some of my all-time favorites, which to this day still hold a special place in my heart. Keep in mind, these are not in particular order, I'm just listing them out. Man, this one is a big one. One of the first DVDs I ever owned. From starting with the Hellboy trailer, which scared the crap out of me, the He's Back team in the background while the camera floats around different parts of the web, showing different moments from the movie. But I don't see any bonus features, so I'm gonna have to give it a 0. But if you have your big boy pants on, you can look on the back side of the DVD case and see... Ah! Jesus, man, that scared the living shit out of me. A second disc. I love the way this one looks. With the arm's eye in the middle of the disc. I love it. You boot it up and the web is darker. And boosting the Doc Ock team in the background while showing different parts of the movie where Ock is the center. And then you start entering the menus. Not only are they filled with bonus materials, which I have watched probably like 70 times. Not only do they have some of the best Easter eggs ever in them. And what's this? A Spider-Man 2 video game. A making of a Spider-Man 2 video game. I can't take it. It's too much! God, I love these DVDs! Maybe I'm in love. Think about it every time I think about it. This is it, boys. This is the one that you can put right on the fridge. God, I love this one also. Can we all agree that cinema peaked in 2004 and we've been in the shadow of that year ever since? This menu, man. Whoever was the maniac that designed it, thank you. Thank you so much. Everyone has an interaction with each other. Everyone is annoyed with Donkey trying to think of a new title for the movie. Then, when you get tired of looking at their heads, you decide to click on one of them, and boom! It opens up another window to the location of the movie, which is synonymous with that character. Not to mention all the extra special features, and of course, the big one. Far, far away idol. Being a kid not familiar with the X Factor, I had no idea who Simon Cowell was, but that did not matter, because all the characters were singing, and you could choose who the winner was. And of course, if you pick up a terrible singer, which is not part of the main cast, Simon defaults the victory to himself and sings My Way by Frank Sinatra. Love it. If you had the Virgin edition of the movie, aka the VHS one, you could choose who the winner is on their website, which sadly has been defunct for a long time. But yeah, overall this DVD is perfect, and I love absolutely everything about it. Now this one scared the shit out of me. Not only did they pick the most mysterious character in the movie to talk to the audience, not only does the music sound terrifying, but look at these transitions between different parts of the DVD. If that did not scare the crap out of you as a kid, I don't know what will. Anyway, after experiencing a traumatizing intro of the DVD, you can go to different locations of the movie for bonus features, scene selection, etc., rendered with horribly aged PS2 style models of the locations. You see, back in the early 2000s, Disney had the idea of releasing all their movies on DVD. Well, mostly. And they decided to show the power of the DVD by rendering the menus in 3D. A neat concept, but I think they fumbled the execution, because the menus have not aged well. But this is a small nitpick in the grand scheme of things. The DVD included an entire documentary about the making of the film. And oh man, this documentary. I've watched it more than 100 times throughout my life. This is the thing that sparked my love to know how a movie is made. I absolutely adore how much they've put into it. I'll put a link in the description in order for you to check out the beauty that is this documentary. The disc also included a game called Dopey's Mine Adventure that I played a lot, especially on car rides and when my PSP was out of battery. Overall, this DVD is great. I know, I'm bending my rule here, but I just wanted to talk about the two of them in a smaller segment. The main menu starts with Sid and Diego crashing into the ice, and the anxiety builds up by expecting Manny to crash next, but Manny does not come, except if you decide to play the DVD. Then he just bum rushes the ice and snowflakes start falling off. That's pretty much it for the first DVD. But then you insert the second one. Oh man, this one's also a big boy. Not only does it feature games, but it features a lot of behind the scenes content. One of my favorite ones is Sid cosplaying as an MCU fan on a date with a non-comic book movie person by giving him a synopsis about everything happening on screen. But my all-time favorite is this one, where 3 sequences are shown from storyboard to completion. Absolutely amazing. The way everything looked always fascinated me. This is the big one, boys. The big one of the Ice Age trilogy. No 2 discs, just full of hours of bonus features. I mean, we got games, prehistoric facts, teasers, the Simpsons movie teaser, and this. You have no idea how much I loved this when I was a kid. I absolutely adore this DVD, and if you could get your hands on it, I think you're going to have an amazing time with it. Okay, this is the peak of DVDs from almost every angle. You got the regular and extended cuts of the film. You got tons of behind the scenes footage, more than 30 hours of behind the scenes stuff, all in a nice tight package, which I love oh so much. This was for me the last hurrah of the DVDs as a main form of watching movies and completely immersing yourself in a movie's world.
With Play Something, Netflix will drop you right into a new show or movie, and it's all based on what you've watched.
Alas, with the passage of time and the evolution of technology, there have been invented much easier and convenient ways to watch movies. With the rise of streaming and digital, DVDs have taken a massive backseat as of recent. I still remember in 2007 when Blu-rays were entering the scene and they were showing them off as the successor of DVDs, with much more memory, much higher picture quality, and so much more. But I just don't think it's been utilized all that much. For example, on the Blu-ray collection of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, the movies are on Blu-ray, but the bonus features are separated from them and are on DVD. That was truly disappointing. At least with The Hobbit, everything was on Blu-ray. But I think what I'm trying to say with this video is that I'm thankful for all the joys that DVDs brought me over the years, with passionate artists designing and making all of these bonus features, which at the time were a great selling point, but few people watched them. Also, with streaming services like Disney+, why can't just all of the bonus features be included with the specific movie? I'm not asking for new ones, I just want to be able to see the old ones in a convenient way. In conclusion, thank you DVDs, thank you for all the joy you brought to people like me, and as for you, you can keep on keeping on.